I know why they said that. They said that because they want me to go on and give them the attention so that way they get big. That's what they want. Exactly. They know it's a lie. We know it's a lie. So they like, oh, we already know how TV. She don't play by her name, so she gonna get up on her platform and explain herself. Exactly. But I'm not, because I know exactly what they want. But it's crazy because what people try to say I did, something that happened to me. So it's like my family knows that.
Y'all went through some shit, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, nobody never, you know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took it.
Look to the next to you, and I need y'all to make out with each other right now. Make out.
You're now watching Baddies Midwest Tea.
What up, what up? Hey Baddies family, we are back with another one, and as you know, we clocked the tea in the last video, so if you have not checked that out, make sure to tune in to catch up to the current tea. Now today, as promised, we are going to be taking a deep dive into TESEHKI's response to the allegations made by Chrisean Rock, the receipts of Fusan exposing on a Mac on what she said about Chrisean Rock right after the sit down between her and TESEHKI was filmed. We're also going to be taking a look at the sisters of TESEHKI and Chrisean Rock responding to the recent viral allegations. We have the Baddies and Zeus members who also spoke out. And we have Chrisean Rock's ex-best friends who also commented and spoke out regarding this matter. Child, let's go ahead and dig in because we have a whole lot to talk about. Baddie shop o'clock. Go check out our new Baddie blog influencer store. Commissions earned does help us continue to run our blogs. And we took the time to put together some items we feel that every baddie should have. Plus, y'all know y'all use Amazon anyway, so might as well help your favorite blog earn a little coins on the side. The link is attached to our YouTube and is also available in the description. Period.
I'm 19, 20, bro. Okay, my little brother is like 17, 18. He's a senior high school girl, I know how. In my school I went to, bro. He's home. That's where he's living at, bro. With his teammate. Tell me his teammate is up the street from my sister Tifa's house. It's the same sister that didn't set me up. Oh, I'm making moves. Of course you want to have haters, but the same hater been there my whole life, which is my sister. I went homeless my senior year, had to move my boy. I'm not gonna speak on what she did, but all my family, 12 siblings other than her, can vouch that she's a liar and that she's jealous. Swear to God. But Tifa, you this, you that, you make sure we straight, right? You telling the whole world that, right? But where Lil Pt at, y'all? And why he not staying with you? Cause he know who you are. Nobody wanna stay with a nigga. I don't expose who you really is. I'm thinking I'm getting set up by the people I'm working with. Oh, T is your bitch. My mom will get on live and say she lying. My mom, she been said stop with Tifa. Like voicemails on my phone saying how Tifa evil, Tifa this. You gonna go down? I wish you was not my sister. I swear to God. I wish you was not my sister. I swear to God. You caused me way more. I'm not gonna speak about before this, bro. Straight up. Right, when I got kicked out from your house, that was pretty big for me. I thought we was never gonna come back from that, but I have a big heart, so I know what happened. You want to pretend like I'm not telling the truth? Cool, we can just act like it didn't happen. Cool. I always feel with my sister because, again, I'm a little girl, bro. I'm the youngest out of my siblings, bro. I want a sister, you know what I'm saying? All my other sisters got way more kids than her. Don't have more time. Don't get time for me because their life is hectic because they gotta survive. They gotta survive for their 6, 7 kids. But this is the only sister that I got access to. Cool. And the other sister that I'm close with, Cassie. Her sister. So, yes, I am mad because I don't know what else you can just keep on saying, but straight up, bro, I've been depressed for like probably a week now, probably 3-4 days since this shit been happening to me. I've been personally calling her so she can help me with unwind all these weird lies. The whole tea is she's the one lying, bro. So it's like goes to show like damn, like, well, I really don't have nobody. I just gotta thug it out so when my other sisters and brothers are ready to talk to me, I talk to them. I just start talking to them more today. Cause Tifa kinda like brainwashed me to just be with her. Like, you know how like her sister just like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then like always telling you like, you see how nobody else had more time like I do, and I just sit there and you know what I'm saying? Like, I got 12 siblings, and I do be wondering why they don't got time for that little sister and little brother. Cause my little brother love the family. My little brother is just like me, with a big heart. Let's talk about what me and my little brother stay with you. So look, she keeps saying, oh, you got kicked out. No. I wasn't the only one that was just staying with you. It was me and Petey. Me and Petey was with you. Okay, Petey have nothing to do with who Chrisean is, because Chrisean is Chrisean. All right, let's just give her that. All right, Chrisean this and that. So why Petey leave? The innocent little boy. Why he leave? Cause I was leaving? Well, he left cause who you are. You just don't want to go homeless. You don't want to thug at that friend's house. You just want to be with that family, yo. You just want to feel love. That's what love, bro.
Now, before we dive into the tea, I must say that all topics discussed on this channel are alleged. We cannot confirm or deny any of these allegations as we were not there. Now, Chrisean said a mouthful in this video, and I believe this video resurfaced from a few years ago. Now, she says neither her or her little brother, little Petey, wanted to stay with Tifa. She says, why would anyone want to stay with Tifa knowing the things that she has done? And she also eludes based off of, you know, what we got here. I'm working with what we got. Help me out. It sounds like she was pretty much saying that, you know, she was never kicked out, that she left. And that is the same reason little Petey left as well. And she even said something about her little brother staying with someone on that same street, just to basically, you know, point out how serious it was that they could not stay with her. She also says TESEHKI has caused her a lot of pain, and she wishes that they were not sisters. She kind of got stuck hanging out with TESEHKI. A lot of the family members didn't really have time for her, or they had a lot of kids, or everyone was pretty much doing their own thing. And she also says, you know, TESEHKI kind of like put her in the mind frame that, you know, you need to be with me more than the other siblings. Now, she also pointed out that TESEHKI was always like in competition with her, and that family members could vouch for, like, you know, just a lot of the things that TESEHKI is doing. While I was watching this video, I remembered a video of AJ speaking on the situation and saying that Chrisean was lying, because why would you stay with someone who had done these things to you, you know, if they're a predator? Now, in this video from a few years ago, we see that Chrisean did speak out and say that she could not stay with her because of something that had happened, but we didn't quite have all the details. But I'm not gonna talk y'all ears off now. Let's just go ahead and get to the tea, because you know we gonna clock it.
You're victim shaming. I'm a victim of assault as well. I am a victim of assault as well. I know when someone is lying. I know when someone's not telling the truth about the sexual encounters that she may or may that she did not have with her fucking sibling. You know why? Because I can't even look at the fucking person that did that shit to me, let alone bring my child around them. Are you guys like slow? Who am I to say or to deny the truth? I was her diary. I knew about all the multiple fucking pregnancies she had that she did not tell y'all. All the multiple niggas she was fucking with that she did not tell y'all. All the multiple setups that she done did that she didn't tell y'all. I'm a part of the bitches that y'all don't see me. Y'all don't see AJ. And it's the reason why AJ was kept on the top, because AJ knew everything. I still know everything. What you not understanding? What's not clicking, Steven? Oh, AJ can't possibly know everything. I do. And do. And do. You mad? You sending these little blog pages to me to silence me? Are you mad? I was kept in the tuck because she knew. I knew everything. You don't see me being flaunted around like everybody else, because guess what? AJ was not also a yes man. But trust and believe, I know the truth. Trust and believe that one. I knew when you was getting put out your house, when you was trying to yourself. I knew about everything. When something happened to Chrisean, me or Tifa was the first person that she called. What is not fucking clicking? What's not clicking? Would you be calling your predator? Would you be staying at your predator's house? You wouldn't, right? Ask yourself those questions before you guys come over here trying to make it seem like I'm a fucking liar.
Understand? Fuck me. Like, sure, you could call me an op all day. You could talk about me and whatever, but what you're not about to do is lie on the bitch that made sure that you was good at the end of the day. Now, y'all can listen to whatever the fuck y'all want to and believe whatever the fuck y'all want to, but at the end of the day, it's sad that bitches gotta keep coming on social medias and deterring somebody's character because they're fucked up.
Beefing with each other. Never.
It didn't get like this until bitches
after she tried to create a fake narrative.
Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest, right? Bitches wasn't acting like this until, like, it did not become a problem about me being with Tifa or Tay, none of them, until Tifa got on Baddies. What y'all don't understand is Tifa been a fucking singer, a writer, an actor, all that shit. She's been that. What y'all looking at as Chrisean, bitch, Chrisean is trying to steal Tifa fucking whole persona. But y'all don't understand that. And y'all never will. Because y'all want to be on this hiatus.
They can if they're smart and they just pay attention. Tifa don't delete nothing.
At all.
Y'all go to TESEHKI Instagram, go all the way to the bottom. She don't delete nothing, my nigga. Every photo shoot Tifa had, video, she always brought Sean in with her. Always.
Never was a hater. She never was a hater.
This my little sister. She pretty. She look just like me. Like, why not? Never was a hating ass bone in her body. She
not one.
Recorded songs, videos. My nigga, my body, that whole video was done in my house. With Chrisean played as her little sister in the video. Sean was with us in everything. Everything. Studio sessions. Everything, Nana. Even there in my house when we shot that video.
For real.
So it was like, it's like even if the fuck you felt some type of way about Tifa, whenever you did, because I never knew whenever she felt like,
whatever
when
you
did you feel this type of way about Tifa?
You was just sleeping on her fucking couch announcing that she was
never displayed she had a problem, or she never displayed she felt some type of way about Tifa until she got over there to Cali, where so she could try to punish Tifa before she had a chance.
And let's be clear,
she tried to ruin Tifa's name before she had a chance. Cause over here, Tifa was big over here.
Right, everybody know her over here. Let's be clear, before Chrisean,
everybody knew who Tifa was.
Before Chrisean got in the light, Tifa was already booked and busy. She was in Pittsburgh with Wiz Khalifa. She was in DC. She was doing shit. So she never ever wanted to ride off Chrisean fame because she always had her own lane.
Literally.
And she was always happy for her sister. So when she did what she did to her, it was hurtful. And y'all might not understand it because y'all don't know the situation. But to raise somebody and put your life on hold to make sure they're good, and then when they get a little chance or something, they smack you in the face and then downplay you like you wasn't the person that you was, and like you didn't help her, put her through college. And like everything Blueface said was true. When Blueface said, when you came to me, you had nothing but a fucking ball and a bag
and a pair of cleats.
And a pair of cleats. Guess who bought her those cleats? Guess who got her those sports bags? It was TESEHKI.
Like what? Like it's so crazy because when people
she never was a hater of Chrisean. She always wanted the best of Chrisean. She was disappointed that she sent Chrisean to college and she chose to do otherwise. She sent Chrisean the full scholarship to college to do sports. So yes, she was disappointed that her sister didn't complete her life.
And not even that. If you go back and look, right, Sean was very talented. Chrisean's not very. She is.
Girl, you ran track and that's about it.
Sean is athletic as a bitch. Always has it. Like that's just what it is. She always been that, my nigga. She's always been athletic. Sean had a lane. She went to Cali. She had her own lane. You never did music a day in your life. You watched
girl, I forgot that bitch.
Your sister. You watched her, Jimmy, bitch. You watched us work hard in them studios day in and day out. What are you talking about? You got over to Cali. You jumped in her lane. Y'all both had a clear lane that y'all both would have been successful in. Period. Sean would have took off and she would have went over there doing that football shit like how she's supposed to. Period. You got over to Cali and you hopped in the lane that you had no acknowledgement. But you never
and let's be real. She called her sister. She called her sister and asked her sister, do you think I should do the Blueface show or whatever? And TESEHKI said, baby, you're in school for something else.
We didn't even know what it was.
She didn't even know who that nigga was.
Like, what is that? My nigga, when Sean got over there, she was fighting me and T over there. Me and T about to catch fights over this bitch. Sean like, no, y'all, no, calm down.
It's a show.
Yeah, no. Don't skip over that either. Don't skip over that either. Don't skip over that.
You know how many times we want to go over that bitch?
Real shit.
Fuck.
Bitch, the day, the rumor that y'all keep hearing about this whole, that Tifa set him up and was trying to rob him, that was Sean. Never happened. That was that was Chrisean.
My nigga, it's so many fans that know that story is ridiculous. I didn't even know
that's Chrisean.
Story, how bad they knew the story. The fuck.
TESEHKI don't even move like that. For one, she don't even move like that.
Not even that. Blueface put it out there. Blueface know that Chrisean lied. Blueface know that she tried.
I'm ready to say he put that shit out there.
Like, come on now. He put it out there.
AJ took to Instagram with some posts and they read, every time something didn't go her way, she lied about someone touching her, she lied about Sean or Malone, the people who took you in, and the baby godparents making sexual advances at her, she lied about another person trying to have sex with her, now you lying about your own blood sister. Been her best friend since my sophomore year of high school, and as many times as Shawty been mad and I was there with her, these allegations would have been came up. She never said a word about her sister touching her ever. Mind y'all, we was just sleeping on Tifa's couch the day before she announced she was pregnant, and prior to that calling Tifa every day and with her every time you came to Maryland. Chrisean, you're sick.
Now, I know AJ used to be close friends with Chrisean, but ever since we were introduced to Chrisean, a lot of us never knew of her or knew about her. So it sounds like it's been a long time since they've been friends. Now, I do remember on TESEHKI's first season of Baddies that her and Chrisean got into an argument over this same friend because TESEHKI was bringing her around set and bringing her around filming, which is understandable. Why would your sister bring someone around you that you're not cool with? And even at that time, AJ was allegedly speaking badly about Chrisean online and all sorts of stuff. And it was just very strange and weird why TESEHKI would bring this girl around given the situation. But child, she did. And yeah, it didn't end well. On top of Chrisean already feeling betrayed by TESEHKI for not sticking up for her, for not fighting her battles for her on Baddies, regardless of the situation, you know, it sounds like the conversation between TESEHKI and Chrisean was that TESEHKI was supposed to be there to fight her battles and pretty much protect her. Now, AJ said a mouthful, so let's go ahead and clock it, because there's a few things that I'm just not too sure with. Like, is it that TESEHKI really is telling the truth and she's innocent? Or is it that you're a bitter ex-friend that feels like Chrisean left you behind once she became famous, and TESEHKI has been the one basically letting you back into the door? So AJ says she's a victim of SA and she knows when someone is lying. She says Chrisean was living with TESEHKI, and that, you know, she knows about all of her pregnancies and all of the dudes that she's messed with that she didn't tell us about. So for one, if truly you are a victim of SA, then you should understand and know that all victims do not respond to their trauma the same way. Some people speak out and some people never speak out. So for you to say you know when someone's lying, I don't even think a therapist would say that. But moving on. And as far as AJ saying Chrisean was living with TESEHKI, well, as we saw in the other clip, Chrisean actually wasn't there for too long. It sounds like, you know, she packed her things and left because it just wasn't a healthy environment. And she alluded to, you know, the situation that she's telling us about now. So, and as far as like the pregnancies and the guys she messed with that she didn't tell us about, she doesn't have to tell us about that. I mean, we don't even know every guy you've been with, AJ. So, I mean, I don't get what that is supposed to prove. She says she knew everything and that she still knows everything. She mentioned that Chrisean doesn't flaunt her around. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like she's a bitter ex-friend. I mean, especially when she said that we needed to have our facts straight before we call her a liar. But I mean, we can't even call you a liar because you were not there, AJ. I mean, you're the one calling Chrisean a liar, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I'm just not convinced here. The part that really stood out to me was when she said that TESEHKI was popping before Chrisean and that she was hurt that Chrisean basically didn't put her on. She says TESEHKI put her life on hold for Chrisean and put her through college with a full scholarship. I mean, this is definitely berserk to me. I mean, at this time, I believe TESEHKI had kids as well, just not as many as her other siblings. So I'm surprised that she put her life on hold for Chrisean and not her kids. But I just really want to know, I mean, what was TESEHKI doing before, you know, the fame and everything? Because it sounds like she was making a lot of money if she was able to put Chrisean through a full scholarship and put her life on hold and then still have kids and still pursue her career. I mean, goodness, this is a lot. AJ also said that Chrisean lied about other allegations against Sean Malone. And she also says that Chrisean never told her anything about the situation with TESEHKI, and even mentioned that at one point she knew about Chrisean wanting to off herself. But I really am curious to know, how did she come to the conclusion that the other allegations Chrisean told her about were false? Because if you didn't even believe what she did tell you, then you definitely wouldn't believe, you know, that would happen with her and her sister. People still do keep things to themselves. So, I mean, it's very possible that that was something that she didn't want to tell you about. It's not something that is easy to tell people about. And, you know, I don't really understand the outrage with Chrisean speaking out, because there's people saying, well, why did she speak out sooner? Why was she still hanging around her? And then there's other people saying, well, they're sisters and she should have never came out and spoke out about this at all. You gotta understand that, like, when people get into an argument, old things get brought up. Maybe it wasn't a good idea for them to have this conversation online, you know, in front of viewers. But in arguments, old things do get brought up, and maybe it's a situation that her and TESEHKI have tried to move past, because at the end of the day, even though TESEHKI was allegedly 14, you know, they were still both young. literally, it seems like that's what happened. It seems like they did move past it, but it's been brought back up. But child, let's go ahead and take a look at what TESEHKI had to say in response to Chrisean Rock's allegations.
I haven't really, I don't make it an everyday thing because I know why they said that. They said that because they want me to go on and give them attention so that way they get big. That's what they want. Exactly. They know it's a lie, we know it's a lie. So they like, we already know how TESEHKI, she don't play by her name. So she gonna get up on her platform and explain herself. Exactly. But I'm not, because I know exactly what they want. But people that rape and, you know, hurt people, hurt children, they should be dead or in jail. For sure. I'm gonna keep pushing. That's what I said. They ain't my kids. So that's why I'm keeping moving. I'm keeping this bad. They ain't my kids. I got these bitches scared because they seen me on the big screen. They was like, oh my God. Once people know her, once people know, like, it's crazy because what people try to say I did, some of that happened to me. So it's like, my family knows that. So I feel like they thought that, everybody always just call me a star on fence. So I feel like they think that once I got that spotlight and I tell what happened to me, I'm gonna blow up so much. Yeah. So I feel like they was like, you know what, let's just say that her story is our story. That's what I can think of. Yeah. It's like, where you coming with that? Where you get it from? Yeah. And then like, if I was to, you know, tell my story, it'd be like, dang, so all y'all got the same story. No, we all got the same story, bitch. Motherfuckers want to take my story because they feel like that shit blowing people up right now. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Stuff like that. That shit, it was a low blow, and I feel like now they all trying to apologize and think that we supposed to just move on. But my thing is, stand on it. Yeah. Because I'm only on one. I only got on one screen, so that scares me. Like, if I go and continue to get on these screens, what I'm gonna do? Continue to get this bag. I gotta worry about you coming up with another lie because you're scared. You feel me? One time you get on the screen, I became all of these nasty things. Yeah. Never heard of it in my life. Yeah, but so, they gonna run out of lines. I'm not gonna stop blowing. So what you gonna say next? One thing gonna run. One thing.
But Tifa and you, Jesse, y'all went through some shit. Like, you know? Yeah. Like, nobody never. You know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my love of, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was like mommy always sleep and being at friend's house, but that's it. I don't know. I told my young self, it's okay to not be okay. But I don't know. What would you tell your young self, Tifa, to be more confident?
Keep forgetting. Whenever Chrisean did reach out to me, it was on the phone. Nigga, we passed that phone shit. Call me on Instagram, nigga. Get on Zeus. Tell Zeus and them, hey, I want to publicly apologize for doing what I did to my sister, bro. That's when niggas probably get my, you know what I mean? You publicly humiliated me. You're gonna publicly apologize. The hell do y'all think this is? And because you said that, I'm ready to go down. I'm ready to find your message, little girl, and I'm gonna block you. No, but
allegedly, TESEHKI hit up Zeus Network digital consultant privately about the airing of the conversation between her and Chrisean Rock, and he responded, what Chrisean claimed TESEHKI did to her as a child has nothing to do with Zeus. Those are allegations, and we do not know if they are true or not. But coming to my post and DMing me saying Zeus shouldn't have aired it and being disrespectful doesn't make sense. How about holding Chrisean accountable for her own words? No one forced her to say it. That's what she chose to share. She's an adult. Blaming Zeus for broadcasting it is delusional. TESEHKI responded on the post saying, and her and whoever she paying to say foolishness will be held accountable. You don't get to make up she like this because you're mad someone is elevating. No, no, and no. Plus, you're taken away from real victims like myself. She also shared a repost saying, if the attacks are getting stronger, it's because the breakthrough is getting closer. Don't give up now, you're almost there. TESEHKI also shared an apology from Jay, which is Chrisean Rock's ex-best friend, saying, hey, I hope you're holding up. I apologized to your mom a while back, but I wanted to apologize to you as well myself. And basically, TESEHKI shared this on her IG story and said, apology and accountability, I forgive you. Now, this happened, you know, while TESEHKI and Chrisean are feuding. And it so happens that Jay has beef with Chrisean also. And she's actually been going on a rant of her own about her experience with Chrisean. It just seems like a lot of Chrisean's ex-friends are, you know, taking advantage of this moment to speak out in some type of way, shape, or form. Not to take away from Jay's experience with Chrisean, because again, you know, we cannot confirm or deny, we were not there, and you know, we can't validate any of these allegations, but the timing does tell a lot. And again, recently Jay has been speaking out about Chrisean, but you don't gotta take it from me. Let's take a look.
At least me and Marge were brave enough to stand up to your sister, like, and I didn't even go there to stand up to her. I went there to fucking like take responsibility for what I did. I was willing to get an ass whooping because I was like, damn, I fucked up.
Come on, you're so fragile.
Like when Lenny tried and be like, hey Jay, I want to hire you, you was like, nah, I got her, but you never really got me. Like, you really did.
You got these girls on the payroll, they about to fucking all goddamn.
To help, you convinced her to help Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. Like, I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, like, we offered the help as much as we can. Like, my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this. It's like when people are in denial of stuff, it's like you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. Like, I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like you got to put the work in too. Like, that's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be like, oh, whatever the fuck you do and gossip around and sit around people all day and judge them all day. Like, you are not God. So it's like, if you trying to judge over here, we could judge you and you probably gonna get the shorter stick at the end because you did worse shit than us and we were just backing you up. And to are a fake friend. I'm not a fake friend. I was actually always there for somebody that bullied me. So I don't know who was fake. I was just trying to be as real as I can. And it's like, motherfuckers come to Hollywood and try to act fake. And it's like, bitch, I'm used to this Hollywood shit. I'm from here. I brought you to the scene. So it's like, y'all mad? Y'all mad that I had the sauce to put on motherfuckers to blow up? Oh, okay. Bitch, because I don't want to do it. The fuck? Like, you want to do it. You're miserable with your life. I'm not miserable with my life. I was happy before I met you. It's like every time you come into people's life, you just try to take them down with your life. Like, you're miserable with your life. Like, we're not miserable with our lives. Leave us alone. Stop calling. Stop calling. If you're trying to reach me, call me. Don't call Kevin. Like, he got a girl. Like, leave him alone. The fuck? Like, don't either and be like, oh, we're trying to call Jay and try to tell your baby daddy. Like, none of that, bro. Nobody wants. Stop calling. Stop calling. If you're trying to reach me, call me. Don't call Kevin. Like, he got a girl. Like, leave him alone. Either and be like, oh, we're trying to call Jay and try to tell your baby daddy. Like, none of that, bro. Nobody wants you around here. So it's like, take your negative energy and all that, like, out somewhere where, I don't know, put that energy towards something else, something positive, like how we are over here. So that was just a breakdown for y'all because I'm tired of y'all just being in my face. So moving on.
Well, when I tell you I'm surprised that the trio, Marsh, Jay, and Chrisean have split up, I am very surprised because they were friends for a long time and they were all really close. Now, it's really hard to tell if, you know, what she's saying is 100% true. I know allegedly there's rumors out there that Jay stole a lot of money from chriseanrock, and you know, I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but I did hear that rumor. And regardless of whatever may be happening in their friendship, I just feel like Jay was wrong for basically indirectly stating the, you know, health status of a young baby. I think that was definitely foul of her because at the end of the day, you know, friends argue, friends have their disagreements, but certain things you just cannot come back from. And, you know, you never know if she's getting Junior help or whatever he needs. I'm pretty sure Chrisean is definitely providing, but you know, why would she want to share that information with you? Because just look what she came and did with the little information that you did have. So You know, Jay, speak your truth. You know, tell your story. I'm totally fine with that. The only part I didn't like was just kind of, you know, putting the baby's health status out there. It's just unnecessary. It's messed up, especially from someone who once owed this girl loyalty. You know, like, we the viewers, we don't know Chrisean, but you were actually once her friend, so it's a little bit different when you put information out there like that. But all right, moving on. Let's go ahead and take a look at what some of the Baddies and Zeus members had to say about the whole TESEHKI versus Chrisean situation.
You just see the clip of Chrisean and her sister about Chrisean being touched as a kid. Zeus don't give a fuck. Well, she was touched, she was touched. Why are we acting shocked about that? Her nephew said she did it to him too. So I'm not shocked and I believe her, every word. Yeah, I believe every word. Unfortunately, it happens. Yeah, I have documentaries of people where their aunt and sister had them eating the pussy. No, not shocking. The nephew already said that the sister was fucking on him when he was little. So I'm not shocked. What I'm shocked about is how people hold it so long. And what gave you the strength to fucking tell it now? You should have kept it to yourself if you don't want no repercussions behind it. Yeah, grown ass bitches, you was fucked by your uncle and your daddy when you was 5, 6, 7. You wait till you're 35 to tell it. That's the only problem I have. You should just went to the grave with it or dealt with that motherfucker. Let him hit the curb. But you didn't. So,
I did not fight TESEHKI. I'm cool with her. She hugged me, y'all. There's a scene where she hugged me and I was about to start crying. Like, TESEHKI got a big ass heart, for real, y'all. Like, she made sure I was straight. Like, she gives like mom vibes for sure. Like, she's very caring.
You wanna go to the pool court or what?
You can, man. Y'all, I be crying because I just be so mad sometimes.
She wanted to be labeled as an eater so bad. Zeus love going out their way to embarrass people. They know that. Not once them motherfuckers, nobody got on here to defend me when I was saying what I said, when I said they cut my scenes. None of that. Which was true. So, yeah, she wanted to be an eater so bad, now she's labeled as an eater.
I love the fact that Tokyo Toni spoke on the situation because, child, she clocked it and ain't nobody gonna check her, period. Now, Emma, it kind of sounded like she was talking about something else and then kind of just like spoke about her experience with TESEHKI. Kiva, child. Kiva, listen, I'm gonna need you to go write a book about it, baby, because you had your opportunity and you wanted to be friends with the girl. Like, the girl literally asked you if you wanted to fade and you said no, you love her. like I don't want to hear it, Kiva. You had your opportunity. Next caller. But okay, you guys, let's get to the real tea because, child, that's what we're here for. Duh. Now, I don't know if you guys remember when Baddies Midwest was being filmed, but basically, Anna Mac and TESEHKI got into it with Fusan. Now, if you don't know Fusan, he is a baddie commenter, and he basically exposed Anna Mac for hating on Chrisean, calling her evil. Child, it's a whole lot. But let's go ahead and clock the receipts, shall we?
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, no shade, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? What's your issue with Chrisean? That no tea, no shade. Like, girl, my thing is, ain't no, so what? She wanted to link me, okay. But I don't see the issue. like Jayla and Scotty and you cool with Rody now too, and they cool with Chrisean. But it's a problem that she wanted to link up with me, but she can link up with everybody else. I'm lost. Like, please, someone please make it make sense. Like I'm confused because they posted on the blog that they done made up. So they posted on the blog saying they made up. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Chrisean hopped in the little the camera with DJ Scott. I'm like, oh hey, like what's up?
A whole lot going on. As you can see, Fusan is not the one to play with. Fusan exposed on a Mac and all of her messages about all of the things that she said about chriseanrock. So make sure to pause the video and read all of the receipts, child, because I will definitely not be reading all of those messages. But child, let's clock how Anna Mac is always befriending people who run blogs. She's always buddy best friends with people who are running blogs, and it's very evident that she likes to control the narrative, just like Fusan said in his caption the day that he posted that video. And it's really getting ridiculous. I mean, how can you tell him who and who not to hang out with just because of your personal dislike for someone? And the part that I don't understand is when people keep saying, oh, Chrisean is evil. She exposed her sister on national TV. She brought this to TV. But then if you look at the clips that we posted, you clearly see that TESEHKI clearly stated that she wanted a public apology from Chrisean. She demanded a public apology from Chrisean. So, and even if you guys watch episode 1 and 2 of Baddies Midwest, you will see that she is the one who continued to ask Chrisean about the topic. And even when Chrisean tried to sway away from the topic, she insisted that they talk about it. So all of the outrage is just, you know, I just don't quite understand it. Maybe someone can explain it to me. But okay, you guys, that is all I have for you today. Make sure to click that subscribe button, because in our next video, we will be taking another deep dive into TESEHKI and ChriseanRock's sisters' responses to all of these allegations, and we'll also be reviewing episode 1 and 2 of Baddies Midwest, so don't miss it. Go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss the notification when we drop our next video. Bye-bye.
We don't start, we finish.